Reserve time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Eblade Cup. It's the Rainbow side up against Luccini Gaming in our grand final. Game number 2.
Dire team pick.
The Rainbow side trails by 1 point in the series after they just weren't able to deal with the Huskar. They ban out Spirit Breaker and Alchemist here. They'll get themselves the Queen of Pain
Radiant
and a Doom
team
as well as Darkseer ban coming out from Luccini Gaming. I guess they realized they forgot about the Doom, right?
Yeah, and you're joined by Ilummini,
Radiant
right? You didn't forget about me.
Oh yeah. I'm joined by Ilummini, that guy. I have a co-caster, I think. This is not important though. You guys didn't come here for him. And of course, we have our wonderful stats man, Corrupt Drop Bear, who's been doing a great job tonight. Of course, from SCDev Stats. I forgot to mention that, but a big shout out to everybody for coming out to the channel. May not be too many people here tonight, but hey, you matter. Every little one of you.
Yeah, and Luccini, they get their hands on the Slaughter as well as Dazzle, so that's a pretty strong combo. We sometimes talked about it, you know, just buffing up the Dazzle heal bomb, and Dazzle himself doesn't really provide stuns. Slaughter has lots of stuns, great synergy overall.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah, I also just realized I wasn't following our stats man, but I fixed
Dire
that.
team ban.
That was awkward, but anyways. We are going to see, yeah, the physical damage heal bomb coming out, and Rainbow side are not playing around. They're like, okay, no more Huskar for you. No more Huskar for you, Sword.
And the Phantom Lancer ban, so it's just ban out all kinds of guys.
Hey, Phantom Lancer's not too bad these days. I mean, people can just pick up.
The thing is, when you don't have an AoE carry...
Well, if you don't have an AoE carry against Phantom Lancer, you've made a huge mistake.
Reserve time.
Yeah, but, you know, it happens. Because when you pick something up like a ranged carry, so you're gonna be in big trouble. I mean, the Lich pickup from Rainbow side, I like it against the Slaughter, because the Ice Armor is pretty strong. And the other thing is, Lich is a lane dominator, and I want to see this guy in the dual offlane just, you know, destroy the enemy safe lane, because he's really good at doing that.
I'd actually like to see him in the safe lane destroy the Slaughter instead, to be completely honest. I feel like shutting down Slaughter early can make your life a lot easier. I mean, if he never gets a Blink Dagger, if he never gets close to a Force Staff even, it makes the game really tough.
You know, I've seen this Lich Night Stalker combo going against the Trilane with an Anti-Mage, and from minute 4 on, they were able to zone out the Trilane completely. Anti-Mage had to leave his lane. He couldn't farm in the safe lane anymore. And I mean, at that point, you just won the game pretty much. Because your offlane Night Stalker gets free form, and yeah, the Anti-Mage has to stand in the jungle and is not getting his Battle Fury anytime soon.
Yeah, that's true. So, we'd like to see a nice little offlane pair there. They could, of course, run the Queen of Pain in the dual offlane, although it hasn't had the best win rate. It still can do a lot, so.
Yeah. Right now we didn't see really big cores getting picked up that you kind of have to counter. I mean, Rainbow side, they know they are going to be against an armor physical damage lineup. So they pick up the Wraith King, and I feel like he's pretty good against Dazzle as well, because when you die, your Weave will be removed. And there's pretty much no other way to remove Weave, not even BKB.
Yeah. I think there is one way to remove it, though. Death. And
yeah, I mean
right
that. With Wraith King, you can die.
Oh, okay. I had a brain fart. I just... Sorry, news post just came up on my other screen that said that the Overwatch closed beta will be brought down from December 10th to January. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like a whole month of like, just shut down the closed beta. You know, no big deal. Which is frustrating, but whatever. Anyways. Sorry for getting distracted there.
I really like the Wraith King carry.
It's going to work great for them, I think. And yeah, it's a hero that Luccini will have a little bit of trouble dealing with.
The other fact, he's useful in the early game, because he has a stun. And when you max your crit second, you also can have lots of damage. And as soon as you get to that juicy level 16, you can just be so aggressive and be right in the enemy's face because your reincarnation is pretty much up all the time.
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
And as Wraith King, you kind of want to pick up.
Oh boy. Cristiano Invoker. Are there two words that make you any more excited than that?
Cristiano Puck.
Well, yes, but obviously. Obviously.
Wait. Is this
Radiant
isn't this a support?
Exactly! Thank you! We're gonna have to broadcast to bring you breaking news. Blizzard have no idea what the fuck they're doing with Overwatch.
I mean...
They've done great things with it, but they have no idea what they're doing. And it's annoying. But, anyways.
In support, it can work, but you have to have the right heroes for it. And
I'd actually like to put up a counterpoint to that. Wraith King offlane with Lich's support.
I think that works as well, yeah.
I think getting the extra XP as well, because he's not a hero who's tough to farm. If he falls behind, he just goes into the jungle and says, guess what? I have lifesteal, I have a crit. It's really easy for me to kill.
And I have tons of base damage.
Yeah, and tons of base damage. Now, that's not to say that Wraith King jungle is a good thing. I just mean once he's about level 3, he can farm relatively efficiently if he has to. That still doesn't make it great, and they're going to be going Quasrex Invoker here to burn his mana off. I can tell you that for sure.
Now the thing is, it's not a safe lane core anymore, and so, you know, it's not... I mean, it's still useful, but it's not the big counter anymore.
Yeah. Now they will ban out the Bane as the final ban for Luccini here, and the Ember Spirit banned out against them.
Anti-mage.
Anti-Mage will be the pickup. I think that's a very smart pickup here. I was very surprised to see it not get banned. Yeah, Nightstalker would be very good for them here. It does give them a mini stun. I would kind of like to see more lockdown, though. Shadow Shaman comes to mind for sure.
The Great Silence.
That's true, yeah. But actual, like, stun lockdown as well.
Yeah, they're a little bit low on that. What is a really good stunning hero? Vengeful Spirit.
10 seconds remaining.
Because... you know, the thing is, it also gives you another really good aura for your team. So you could just buff up your cores by a lot.
Reserve time.
Yeah.
And Vengeful is also a hero who's kind of tanky on his own. So that's pretty good against Slaughter as well.
Yep. I really want to see something with hard lockdown, and I have a feeling it's not what they're going to pick. Like, I just have this weird feeling about it. Yeah. I'd like to see the silence as well, but honestly, either a Skywrath, which does not seem like a good... What the heck is going on?
The greed is real.
Okay, so it's a Quap support, or a Wraith King support, which is what it actually is.
They could play a greedy jungly Wraith King with a Juggernaut, safe lane, Gyrocopter, Lich off lane, and Queen of Pain mid.
The problem I have with that is that Wraith King is... like, yes, it's kind of like, okay, well, the Anti-Mage needs time to come online, our Wraith King Jungle Greed needs time to come online, that's true, but it doesn't make it smart, and Wraith King is not going to farm as quickly as Anti-Mage. Not to mention, he's in a very rough matchup. Up against the Invoker, up against the Anti-Mage, getting your ult off is going to be a hassle.
Mana? What is that? I don't have that.
I don't have any mana. An ult? Huh? An ult? Ah, nah, not me, man.
I mean, I once had a game on Wraith King where I went soaring against Anti-Mage and I still wasn't able to get my ultimate off multiple times, so...
Yeah, because it does take 160 mana, so even if you're at 0 mana, if you pop the Soul Ring, it's like, well, you're close. But you're not quite there, so nope. Now, if he does have a Soul Ring and a Mango...
yeah.
That actually could be the way to do it. Like, it seems kind of stupid, okay, that you're having to pay 125 gold every time you want to use your ult, but you get your ult off, for one thing. And honestly, if you have the money to do it somehow, as a support, I don't know how it's possible, but it's a good idea, I think. Now, they will be fighting at the rune here.
I mean, they have a gyrocopter, so you don't really want to help in there.
Yeah, and you can't go in against the Juggernaut either.
I don't like that spin usage. That's a lot of your mana gone. And now you're probably...
Oh, and Cristiano grabs the bounty rune in the meantime. And they'll get Abilene. Excellent play by Luccini there. Just saying, okay.
This was not the big deal.
Yeah. Oh, no. They lose 2 in the meantime. This is a problem. Yeah, it's a very rough start, and you don't have the most favorable matchups. And my bet is that they actually picked the Wraith King to be core, but once they see the Invoker and the Anti-Mage, they're like, okay, no core for us. That's too bad. Oh well. Now, Invoker will be starting out Exort. I'm interested to see if it's going to be just the 1 point in Exort into Quas Wex to help with that mana burn, or if he's going to go Quas Exort or even Wexort here. Could be a possibility.
I think he's going to go for Wexort just to get the Alacrity and get a little bit more damage, and then he goes into the Quas Wex gold.
With Juggernaut being a melee hero, every time he comes up to this creep wave, he opens himself up to harass, and when you have Alacrity, it gives you so much potential for harass. It amplifies every right click by a whole lot, so...
Yeah, 30 damage and 30 attack speed for just 1 point into those orbs. It's really efficient.
Yeah, it's pretty scary off the start, but we do have Rainbow with a very greedy lineup, so they need to do a lot against this, and I still have my Steam notifications up. Great job, me.
Gyrocopter is in trouble, and he's probably dead.
He might be okay here. They will be able to loop around. They're looking for something. As the salve gets instantly canceled there, he will end up going down. Does return a lot of damage, but this lane is not going well.
Not for you.
Yeah. And Wraith King is in trouble as well. Yep, he's dead.
Yep. Will end up being taken down.
Out of your depth.
And Luccini are in prime form here at the
Slaughter
moment.
has 3 kills. Is there any more to say about it? I mean, this guy's just having a really good time.
Got it.
And Anti-Mage, yeah, there's no pressure on him at all. He's leading the net worth job, last job by a lot.
Yep. It is already looking very rough for the Rainbow side here. I mean...
Yeah, I feel like they drafted themselves into a corner.
Yeah, and I like Wraith King as a pick, but why not pick him 5th pick? Are they really going to ban it out?
No.
I mean, they could, but you could pick something else then. Instead of having him and having him be such a hindrance on your game at the moment.
Yes, because Wraith King support, it can work, but you need the right lineup for it to work.
Yeah, and it's just not the right lineup. And even then, he does need mana. He needs mana really badly, and Anti-Mage and Invoker are going to take care of that for him. So, currently we're seeing a focus on Exort, but 1 point in all 3 of his orbs. I really like this build here, especially if you're going something like Quas Wex. Now, when you're going Quas Exort, you do really need to get those 2 Forged Spirits up early, because you need that kind of presence in your spells. You don't have anything else that's really great from Quas Exort. It's not like you're going to be using Ice Wall offensively because it has such low reach, or rather no reach at all. But
Haste.
if you're going Quas Wex, which I'm assuming is the case here,
Juggernaut is
Exort.
dead. Hasted Anti-Mage.
Yeah, he did. He will juke a bit. Wait, he might actually live. The Healing Ward will keep him alive for a moment. He's wasting a lot of farming time from this Anti-Mage, and he doesn't have any more mana. In fact, the haste rune's starting to run out. He's running. He won't make it out. He could not salve up. He didn't have anything there. But he did at least waste a lot of that Anti-Mage's time. Unfortunately, though, his time was paid out. As yet another kill goes the way of the sword up top.
And
Dire's middle
Dragondrop is
tower
almost
is
dead. I
under
mean,
Oh
that's
no, they're gonna
not-
snowball in! They've got the Sunstrike as well! The sword. Oh my goodness. The greed is real from Rainbow's side this time. And,
No, it's not greed. They are just getting crushed in the early laning phase and they can't do anything to get back.
you know, crushed by the Slytherin, right?
Yeah.
Haha.
And Luccini is just snowballing hard, haha.
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
So, I mean,
They're getting
when you do
crushed
those
by the
bad puns,
Slytherin
I'm gonna do
snowballing.
some as well.
Yeah. I've taught you well, my boy. Taught you well. Anyways, we will see Invoker. It actually happens with 26% of games this patch. I was a little surprised because most people don't do that. The problem is when you eventually get your Ags, as Ags is getting to be a more and more core item on him, you do want to see access to all your spells at least. So going ahead and having that in the early game is going to be big. Kowalski is going to get Sunstruck here, and Cristiano able to pick up yet another kill with that as well. They'll go after Abalam. They don't even need to go for this right now, but they can. And uh-oh.
They missed the crush. And
Maybe
I
a
think
kill?
he gets a return
Maybe
kill.
a kill? Oh, no, no. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, the snowball.
Oh, the snowball is there. Just,
He will get it at least, but he goes down in the end.
yeah, and Slaughter is unstoppable. Oh my god. I mean, 6-0.
On a Slardar. Possibly
Yeah.
the best hero of this
He's not
match.
going for Tranquil Boost. He's a carry.
He's like, I've got treads. Okay. It does slow him down a little bit, and I don't particularly like it as much. When I've played Slaughter, I found that the Tranquil Boots are actually much better than treads generally. But when you're this far ahead, I don't think it really matters.
I mean, he gets the attack speed to get more bashes, so, you know.
Yeah, it does make up for it there. And you can get more mana out of them with the toggle, so.
Yeah. Okay, where's Tusk? Oh, he's not back in the lane, so... Slaughter might not be able to get another kill, but, you know... he already has 6 kills. What do you want to see him getting now? Blink Dagger, right? Just no more greedy item. No Midas or something like that. Right, Invoker?
Yep. Midas is great when you can get this early. Meanwhile, he'll find
bad.
Lich. Yeah. Zidrill's in a little bit of trouble, but will end up living there. 3D Neo will get cold snapped! Cristiano all still alive. He'll be able to take him down! He's got a salve as well! A triple kill for Cristiano!
Yeah, right-click Invoker too strong, man.
It really is, though. And this is with 1 point in Wex. And I mean, this is the kind of thing where if you can,
And I mean, he just got a Midas and then he got a triple kill. So,
yeah, and he's picked up a Staff of Wizardry as well as his complete wand off of that. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Dagon coming out from him here. Honestly. I really would not. He is just that far ahead, and he could use the burst damage. Oh, the Ghost Walk under the tower. He stops a strike from the Juggernaut. Juggernaut is going to man up here, and Cristiano will end up falling. But Daka should fall in return. He is caught out by Tusk. Would have died to the tower anyway, but Tusk secures himself the kill there. And that'll finish off Mana Boots as well. Yeah, and XP as well. That's a good point.
And still, Slaughter died in the offlane at least, so...
They are coming back, but it is a lot to come back for. We're looking at a 6k gold lead for minute 8. Blood for the Blood God this patch. Slaughter has had at the 10-minute mark. Oh, it's 4. Oh, we've surpassed it. Okay, yeah, I skipped a word or two.
At 10 minutes, and he had like 6 kills in
8 minutes. Or 6 minutes, yeah. He was 6-0 at one point, so... Yeah, and he will be going down once again, but... Oh, wait! Yeah, he'll go... Wait, he's got a bottle. Why does he have a bottle? Who cares? He's got it, and he's living. As he is able to juke just a little bit here. We'll get stunned, but Dazzle's here with the Grave. Here comes the Snowball from Tusk. Coming in with the Crush as well. And the ulti from the Invoker. Or the Sunstrike, rather.
Yeah, there's another amplify damage as well. Just throw it out, man. What are you doing? Help your team. Oh, he's just waiting with a crush bait. Oh, a little bit too late. At least Queen of Pain's going down as well, so it's a 4-for-1 trade. I think it's okay for the side of Luccini.
Yeah.
And Cristiano, now it looks like he's going for the Necro book. I mean, it's another really good
Dire's
item
bottom
to
tower is under
destroy the
attack.
enemy.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah.
Dire's
Juggernaut
middle
almost
has
got the
denied the
tower.
tower there as
Denied.
well.
Dire's
I mean,
bottom
still,
tower
he gets
is
half the
under
gold
attack.
for it, and he's going to be getting that Necro book very quickly as well. I mean, it's 10 minutes in, and he's only 1,000 gold away from it. This will be like a 12-minute Necro book. Yeah,
Could
easily.
also go for treads, but I don't really think
I don't think he needs to. I think he can go Necro straight into, or, excuse me, Midas straight into Necro, straight into Travels, and we'll be good.
Dire's bottom tower
Equal at
is
most kills,
fortified.
10 minutes dispatch for Invoker, and 1 off for Tusk. I mean,
Radiant's middle
18 to
tower is
4.
under attack.
If you're tuning in, you're like, oh, this is a grand final. Yes, it is. And Game 1 was nothing like this. Game 1 was neck and neck for a while. But,
top lane.
yeah, top lane, we do see Red King falling. Does get back up. Tusk is going to go down there, but Dazzle, he is at least going to be able to grave up. A Sunstrike comes out, does not connect, unfortunately, on the Gyrocopter. And Kraken will at least get a few more hits off, but they do lose 3 heroes there, and Rainbow Scythe looking a lot better now.
Yeah. I mean, Wraith King Ultimate was used and they got 3 kills out of it, and it was on the support, so you're really happy about that.
Dire's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under attack.
definitely.
What I don't like is that he didn't get a single point into his Vampiric Aura as a support. And I mean, when you play with those ranged carries, giving them up to 30% lifesteal is just insane. No, it didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Okay, Cristiano, he has his Necronomicon now. At least at level 1.
Yeah, and just about when I predicted it as well.
He has his army of creeps going pretty soon. The only thing I don't really like that much is that he has no sort of mana regen right now. That's a little bit problematic when you play Invoker.
I am not quite as worried. When you go Exort, mana regen is not quite as bad, simply because you have the extra int
Dire's
to
top
work with, and
tower
you've got a
is
bigger
under
mana pool.
attack.
But keep in mind, each
Yeah.
point in Exort does give you
Dire's
2 bonus
structures are
intelligence.
fortified.
So, makes you a little smarter.
Yeah, can he just solo kill Lich, maybe? I don't know. I mean, he's down right
Dire's
now.
top tower is under attack.
Don't really see an engagement. There's a little bit of an invasion into the Dire jungle, but looks like Tusk and Dazzle, they just get out. And there's no rolling it. That Gyrocopter is dead.
Your death.
Dire's top tower is under
Lich
attack.
Chain Frost was committed. It's bouncing once, twice. Okay. I think they have to let that tower go. It's another denied tower.
Dire's
So,
top
at
tower
least that's
has
going
been
for them.
denied.
Kowalski is getting the stun off here on the sword. Queen of Pain ulti is going to come off. They will at least grab the Slaughter. And they will get Lich as well.
Yeah, but Dazzle's
Kraken.
gonna die for it.
No, he gets the Grave.
TP,
He has a TP. There's not a stun available for a second Mort. They won't be able to grab it. Try to get the Scream off from Queen of Pain, but I believe he even healed himself in the fountain just to be sure. So, good call there.
Shadow wave. Go away.
Oh boy. And while all that action is happening, you know, Anti-Mage just says, space created.
Dire's middle tower is
I
under
mean, he
attack.
Anti-Mage
hasn't
is
been
doing great here.
touched at all.
He's even gotten a casual headdress before his Battle Fury, and I think that's perfectly fine for him. I mean, he's staying alive here, but it gives him a little more HP regen, and he's going to build into a Vlad's anyway, so it helps him farm a bit faster. Juggernaut, in the meantime, does at least get Mask of Madness, but
Dire's middle
He
tower
was so
is
close to
under
getting a
attack.
double damage rune, and it just
Dire's
turned into a
structures
regen
are
rune, so
fortified.
no more fast farming for him.
I'll take that as tribute.
yeah. I'm struggling to see, though, of how Bo make it back in this. I mean, Anti-Mage has Battle Fury, basically, now. Yep. He's going to be bringing it out as soon as the courier can get it. And, they are now online. All of their heroes are. And, I mean, I expected Wraith King or Juggernaut to be online before Anti-Mage. Juggernaut is still farming quite a bit.
Yeah, that's the problem with the mid lane Juggernaut, that just is against a strong hero.
Yeah.
One thing, we said earlier that Invokers probably gotta go for the Wax to EMP drain the Wraith King, but you know, Necronomicon does drain mana as well, so you can just go for that.
Yeah. Average Battle Fury for Anti-Mage's patch 1610, when bought before 15 minutes, which it was basically bought before 15 minutes, let's say, 65% win rate. Pretty good win rate in terms of competitive play. And for a team like Luccini that really knows their stuff, I have to say, I don't really see them losing this one. And I hate to do that and just say, well, the game's over, guys. I mean, there's still Game 3, Game 4, and possibly Game 5 as well. Well, there's possibly also not a Game 4, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel the Wraith King picked this game. It's I feel like it hasn't been doing anything for them. Jarcopter, oh my god. He doesn't even have finished Helm of Dominator, he only has face boots, Bat of Elven skin and a raw morbid mask. It's not
Gyro?
working. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is where they don't really have a great initiator. I mean, Queen of Pain's there, but the greed is real, once again.
Yeah, that's what I meant with they drafted themselves into a corner, like... I mean, last game they went for the Medusa, so, you know, they try to out late game the enemy, but the enemy just, you know, says, okay, we try to out late game us, we just win the early games so hard, can't even come back.
Yeah. It's just, they drafted themselves into a corner, and now that corner is getting tighter and tighter in terms of where you can stand in it. Yeah, and they need 5 heroes to stand on it. I mean, you can see Luccini are just hanging out in the top lane, like, okay, as soon as one of them comes up, we're killing him. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage and Invoker are farming. Of course, Cristiano can Sunstrike across the map at any second. Also has a level 3 Necro book at 16 minutes. And there's Daka getting taken down easily. They'll spin and maybe make it out here. The punch coming through now. Daka will ulti up and at least take down Zindros. Won't find anyone else there. It is dropping kind of low. They've already taken down the Lich with Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mage is making his way in here now to look for Kowalski, who won't be getting all his mana burn. Mana burn actually not being maxed early on here. A little surprising there. Against him, Wraith King, I'd say that's very important to do, but...
Well, the thing is, Anti-Mage wasn't fighting Wraith King, so...
Yeah, but the other thing is, when you're farming this fast, you do have to think about when you're going to be exiting the jungle.
Yes, but
if you're exiting the jungle without your max mana break, I feel like you're not doing something right.
Middle tower is under
the
attack.
thing is, it's a support Wraith King, and you need to max your blink to just farm efficiently.
Huh. That's a little surprising with the Mango, but I actually think that he's holding on to it so we can use his ult at a better time.
And I mean, Wraith King, he actually used stun to not have the mana to reincarnate, because he actually would have had it. I think, you know, he just didn't want to waste the 260 cooldown when he just would have died a second time without any use. Yeah, that's basically a free Roshan.
Yep.
That's mana beating Wraith King.
Roshan has fallen to the
We'll get the ult, or Aegis rather, up on Cristiano.
There's no Omni Slash for 30 seconds. What are you doing, Darko?
Dire's courier.
He's like, maybe I can spin past the Ice Shards. Nope, not gonna happen. As Slugger moves forward, they do get a decent Queen of Pain ult off, but just not enough damage. Meatball gonna come down and take some out as well. Avalame in some trouble. They will manage to grab him with that though. And 3D Neo.
They call it.
They call it, yeah. It is just that one-sided of a game at the moment.
One thing to mention though, the Juggernaut at
Radiant
least has
victory.
the amazing healing ward toilet.
Yeah,
So at least
that's
they
something we
have
can
that
say.
for them.
And Drop Bear, I'm sure you don't quite have our post-game stat stream ready to go, but that's fine because it was a little unexpected, but it is appropriate, I think, to have the game end right now. 18 minutes, Luccini Gaming taking number 2. It could be a 3-0 game sweep. It could be a 3-2 comeback, though, for Rainbow side. Of course, I'm SP Revolution 5, and I've got ilummini Dota here for Truesight TV. We also have Drop Bear, Corrupt Drop Bear, from ST Dev Stats. We'll be right back with game number 3 in just a bit.
Yeah, guys, stay tuned.